The evolution of Good Clinical Practice or GCP guidelines reflects a progressive refinement of clinical trial standards to ensure the rights, safety, and well-being of participants while enhancing the quality of trial data. E6 1996. The original GCP guideline outlined the roles and responsibilities of investigators and sponsors, setting clear expectations for all stakeholders in clinical trials. It addressed key areas such as trial monitoring, reporting, and archiving. Additionally, it introduced essential documentation requirements, including guidelines for investigator brochures. E6R2, 2016. This update incorporated an integrated addendum emphasizing more efficient and modernized approaches to GCP. It promoted enhanced human subject protection while improving trial processes and updating standards for managing electronic records. E6R3, 2025. The latest version builds upon previous principles and introduces a foundational focus on quality by design. It involves critical thinking, adopts proportionate, risk-based methodologies, and acknowledges that clinical trials require tailored approaches rather than a one-size-fits-all model. Why was GCP updated? The release of ICH GCP E6R3 marks the most substantial revision since the guideline's inception. While the R2 version introduced in 2016 brought risk-based methodologies and acknowledged some technological advancements, it lacked the flexibility to account for varying risk levels in different types of trials and had a limited scope. By 2017, the ICH reflection paper highlighted concerns that R2 did not fully address the diversity of participant risk levels and trial designs. Key issues driving the need for an update included the rapid evolution of the clinical trial ecosystem, which was not reflected in the existing guidance. Concerns within the academic community regarding the lack of proportionality in the guidelines. Challenges in meeting GCP requirements across diverse contexts, such as during public health emergencies. The inappropriate application of GCP requirements to scenarios where they were not relevant. To address these shortcomings, the R3 update, finalized on January 6, 2025, introduces a more adaptable framework that supports diverse trial designs, ensures proportionality in risk management, and aligns with the evolving landscape of clinical research. So what has changed in GCP E6R3? What is new about E6R3 structure and content? The E6R3 update introduces significant changes to both the structure and content of the GCP guidelines, reflecting the evolving needs of clinical research. Key enhancements include encouragement of fit-for-purpose approaches, emphasizes proportionality and risk-based strategies, focusing on factors critical to trial quality, those essential for participant safety and reliable trial outcomes, promotes thoughtful design and execution of clinical trials, integration of modern learnings, incorporates insights from innovative trial designs and experiences gained during public health emergencies and pandemics. Enhanced transparency. Supports clinical trial registration and result reporting to improve public access to trial information. Strengthened informed consent process. Includes clearer language to improve the process of obtaining informed consent from participants. Revised structure. The updated structure organizes the guidelines into well-defined sections, providing clarity and usability. Introduction. Describes the purpose, scope, and structure of the guidelines. Principles of ICH. GCP highlights the foundational principles safeguarding participant rights, safety, and trial reliability. Annex 1 contains detailed guidance on key responsibilities, including Institutional Review Board, Independent Ethics Committee, or IRB-IEC, Investigator, Sponsor, Data Governance for Investigators and Sponsors. Appendices offers supplementary resources, such as Investigator's Brochure, Clinical Trial Protocol and Amendments, Essential Records for Conducting Clinical Trials. Glossary. provides definitions of terms used throughout the guidelines. Annex 2 is currently under public consultation and will further expand on specific topics. This comprehensive update underscores the transition from E6R2 to E6R3, reflecting both structural advancements and the incorporation of modern clinical trial practices. Transformative updates in GCP E6R3. Risk-based quality management. A holistic approach to risk management across all trial stages. Emphasis on critical to quality factors to enhance trial efficiency and effectiveness. Strengthened role of technology. Stricter requirements for data integrity and cybersecurity. Support for decentralized clinical trials and hybrid models, including remote monitoring and digital health technologies. Investigator responsibilities. Detailed guidance on delegation of responsibilities and use of external service providers. Increased investigator accountability for data integrity and electronic system quality. Participant protection. Modernized informed consent processes with digital technologies. E-consent. New requirements for informed consent content, including risks to participants' partners, public registry use, and trial result sharing. Collaboration and data sharing. Incorporating participant feedback into trial design. Strengthened engagement with regulators, healthcare providers, and patient advocacy groups. Flexibility in trial design. Expanded support for adaptive and platform trial designs. Recognition of the role of contract research organizations. What's next? For organizations conducting clinical trials, adopting the new GCP E6R3 guidelines will require the following steps. Update procedures and documentation. Revise internal processes to align with the new requirements. Train staff. Conduct training sessions to ensure clinical trial staff understand the updates and their impact on current practices. Assess governance structures. Evaluate whether existing governance frameworks meet the updated standards. Monitor and adapt. Develop plans for continuous process monitoring to maintain compliance. Ensure robust risk management principles and remain adaptable to industry changes. Keep track of updated training resources as they become available in open sources and update certifications accordingly. For example, the Global Health Training Center states, "The new ICH GCP E6R3 update will be available soon." By taking these steps, organizations can efficiently integrate the new GCP principles into their operations.